Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Captain of Industry. I'm 7foot Dust Bunny, and as you'll see in between episodes, I've been doing a little work over here to boost up our tofu production, which hopefully I'm going to be able to take off pause. If I do that, hopefully it doesn't pause those buildings. No, it doesn't. Okay, so hopefully that will unpause and that will get tofu production boosted up a little. Now the major thing actually stopping tofu production right now is animal feed, which in the comments you've sort of inferred that I'm liable to end up with a shortage of it. At the moment I have oodles and oodles to go, so we'll see how that goes. I'm also preparing here basically which will be a priority input, which will get shipped over from here. At the moment it's going to be trucked over. Now as you'll see, trucks are coming up busy, and that's because I've sent like 15-20 trucks here to be taken apart, and I've requested a whole bunch of new big trucks. Because that was another point you made, that I should be starting to switch those over. So that is one thing I am working on in the background. So let's turn planning mode off, because that's just kind of annoying me right now. And I need to, when I've done this, I've been using R for planning some of the bits out. So what? Oh, blocked by U-shaped conveyor. That's because it's a U-shaped conveyor, and therefore it's the wrong balancer, isn't it? That is foolish. So let's get rid of that, and let's try a U-shaped conveyor, if you don't mind. One of those, and one of those, and one of those. Now this will be animal feed. This will be right, so this animal feed I'm going to have off and off on it, so nothing goes in, goes out other than belted. Here we're going to have it deposit, and this is going to be keep full. So the idea is that this will be priority in, and obviously priority out, which I don't really have to assign, but I'm going to. So this should mean that the trucks will then pick up from here, and we'll put the export up to like level 5. Same here. And that will export that out. I mean, I could upgrade that, which would be something we could do, just to sort of alleviate things in the short term while the trucks are sorting themselves out, because obviously trucks are very busy at the moment, because I took half my trucks and sent them to the depot, and not all so far this is waiting for materials, which is excellent. So what's the problem? Why aren't we getting these materials? We've got loads of them. We've got loads of them. What's the issue? Trucking, by the looks of it. Okay, this can be priority number 1. And yet we've got those there. So really it is just the fact that these aren't getting trucked over to where they're needed. I mean, I probably could belt them in if I was cheeky. I could sort of hoof them along here, over here, around here, you know, across. I'm going to try that. I'm going to see if I can actually belt those in, even though it's a bit unnecessary. I'd like to give it a go. So I'm going to put that there and through there. that might not have been the best way to do that, actually. Let's go back one. And let's put it through over here. This side, am I going to be able to get that over? I am not going to be able to get that over easy. It's a bit of a pain. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll get it. We'll get it over one way or another. If I can figure out how to do it. I want to get it up through there. Game doesn't like that. Okay. I don't think I can get it. It's a bit convoluted, he says. But it's going to have to do. There you go. It's a bit convoluted, but that's the way it's going to go. And then we can bring it up this side. Actually, around this one. Stop clipping. There we go. And I'm just going to put it along here. And then it's going to go out this way. And around. I know that seems terrible, but I'm going to do it anyway. And what I'm going to do is we'll put some truck stations over some truck bridges there and there. And I know that's pretty awful, but I'm not too worried about it. Quick deliver. I can't quick deliver. Why can't I quick deliver? I either don't have the construction parts or I don't have the Unity. Don't have the construction parts by the looks of it. I'm going to put that on priority 1 to get made. And this I'm going to quick deliver. Now that will help alleviate the issue straight away, because instead of trucks having to run that, all of that, that'll just make its way around. Here you'll see I've got all of this set to take down, but it's not taking down yet. We're going to knock the speed up a bit. I didn't realize I'd left the speed quite slow. Here we need to actually bring this up because I have a plan over here as well, and a plan over here. So this is polluted water, which I'm bringing over to here. And then later from over here, I'm going to boost this pipe up to the bigger size. And we're going to start processing that. Ooh, this is less than stellar. Ooh, are my chickens dying? No, not yet. But it's getting there. Come on. No, I want to... Not the farm. Let me select... There we go. Right. There we go. There we go. So that will keep that going for the chickens. What they need is some bloody water, don't they? I didn't do the water by the looks of it. So what are we going to do for the water? Is there somewhere we can easily grab water from? It's a bit messy over here. Let's have a look. We can grab some water. I mean, that is going to be water there. I don't know how much water it is, but that will be water. And I guess then I can come in like that, and this one in like that. There we go. And those I can quick deliver right there, along with that. Nope, I haven't got the construction parts. Excellent. Yeah, not enough water in chicken farm, not enough water in chicken farm. so they're getting upset. So let's move that up on priority. Hope that gets sorted out. So tofu wise, tofu's on the go. Tofu is now starting to get going, which should get some of these moving a bit more. Now one of the over here we also want to make this, which will be processing, and the meat trimmings can get composted down along with what we make from this polluted water. That is at least the plan in the short term. Let's see if we can... No, we still have not got... Why are we not making any small thingy parts? What's going on here? What are we missing? We're missing wood again. We're missing wood. Why are we missing wood? We have no wood being cut. Okay. We're going to have to start planning what's going to happen with our wood, because yeah, we've got no wood being cut here, which is clearly a problem. And we're going to have to start in the longer term figuring out what's going to happen with wood. There's some wood there, but we need to actually start, should we say, repopulating the trees. Because the fact there's no wood is killing us right now on production, and it's killing the chickens as well. Okay, so aside from the fact we weren't cutting wood, one of the things I noticed was this was on a much higher priority than the wood over here, so I fixed that, and we seem to be back and running and producing fairly good quantities. Now we're going to need some over here as well. I don't quite know what the setup is here, because there's going to be wood here. What's this one at? This one's at 9 as well, so I'll put that one at 3, which is the same as the other one, so that both those two have, the two for the main sort of factory line have the same priority, which is greater than wood chippings, as that will start to see us come through hopefully at a much quicker rate. Yeah, we've still got trucks that can't reach destination. Not quite sure what the issue is. Where is your destination you can't reach? Apparently you're trying to put water in there. Yeah, well that's because that needs to not receive water. That seems like a terrible, terrible place for water to go. My control tower can't dump products. What products can you not dump? Dirt, I suspect. That's because this needed to be sorted out, which it is now. And then we can start filling this up to the next sort of stage of filling, which is going to be... let's get rid of all that. Yoink. There we go, and yoink. Yep. And yep. And this is going to have to be at, I think, this level. At level 1. And yeah, level -1. We're going to fill all this out to that level. And hopefully that's gonna leave us able to put like a layer of dirt on top, because this, oh no, this is +2, so actually that is unnecessarily low, but never mind, we'll let that go for now, and we'll change that later. For now, we'll let that build up. Here, I will be looking eventually to add another set of houses when all this is ready to get going. Because, foolishly, I think I have... Do I have this slaughtering? No. Oh, I thought this did it separately. It does not. Okay. Okay. That's one thing I guess not to need to worry about too much. What I might end up doing is swapping this around somewhere then. Just trying to work out how I can get this one over to go down there. I might just put it down that way. It's all going to seem a bit backwards. But I might end up bringing it around a different way, trying to work out how to just bring this over. So what I might do is literally just pick this up. Get rid of a bit of that. Lift it up one so I can get it out and over. So I can get this out. Why are you going up? Why are you going up, game? Thank you. No need to go up. I just want it to go like that. And then this one, I would like to go over to here. It's over to there. Somewhere. There you go. That's fine. That's lovely. That's perfect. So yeah, and then I can release all this from being made, and the chicken will eventually come down here, which will be the plan. Our trucks have stabilized again, which is good. Chicken land is looking happy, though I think we did lose some chickens due to the lack of water. We seem to have, yeah, I think we lost some chicken growth there. Because we had loads of chickens, and slaughtering is not enabled at the moment. But we had a lot more chickens than that. So I feel like we lost quite a few chickens there. Right. Things are looking happier. Apart from apparently blocks, which we have none in storage. Not quite sure why. And I'm actually going to boost both of these with Unity just because it helps move all the dirt. So we'll boost that. I know concrete's more efficient, and we can actually use concrete. I've got it set up for it, but I like to use the bricks. So this mining tower has no designated areas to mine. That's fine for now. What I might do is just flatten this chunk out here. But this mine control tower, I might have to edit its area to be sort of... No, I need to change that. That was poor. Let's go like that. There we go. Better. And then this one, I can sort of... No, that's the wrong thing. I'm doing the wrong thing. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, okay, okay. Stop, Seth. Stop. You're making it worse. We apparently still have a little lump there I've missed. I might have to try and sort that out a bit later. But yeah, just get this so as it flattens out. Bit of this area. Just tidy up. And of course we will end up with picking up a bit of limestone, which shouldn't be a problem. We've got plenty of limestone, but you know, just tidying that up won't actually hurt. So that's fine. That'll keep that busy, give it something to do. But yeah, this is building up nicely. And let's take a quick pause for a second as we wait for all the things to get going again. Okay, so things are going. I've started building some extra additional water collection here. Just because I've got the area for it here at the moment. So I'm building the extra water collection here to help buff up on the tofu, and I need some water over here for chicken land. So of course it would be the other side, wouldn't it? Typical. Fine game, fine. Have it your way. Let's rearrange this slightly, because I think it'll be easier if I do it that way around anyway. So I'm going to take the conveyor down this side to go in, because I figure if it comes down to it, the salt's going to have to come in over here. Don't think we got salt here, so the salt will have to come in over here, and then we can bring that round, and we can bring the entrails and everything out this way, and we can make a second one if we need to. Salt wise, we're going to need a storage for it right here. I'll put it right here on the corner so his trucks can still come through, and then we'll just get a U-shaped conveyor, chuck it in there, allocate this to salt, job's a good one, and then this will produce meat. And we'll worry about the entrails in a minute. So flat conveyor. Over to here. Over to here. And then we're going to go up a couple so it can all run out, no problem. And then at the earliest opportunity it can go up to there, come down, and in a minute we'll bring it down to a food place which will be on here. But yes, that will be meats of the chicken variety. This will be a keep full halfway. Thank you very much. What are we doing over here? We're not eating into our mass supply yet. Our chickens have regrown, at least in this one, at a ludicrous rate. So at least here I'm going to start enabling slaughtering. I'm going to say, well, something that might help us control the amount of chickens we have actually might be to bring that down to there, and we'll see, because 350 seems reasonable. So we'll do that one about the same. And suddenly we've got chicken meats. All good. And then we can get a flat conveyor here and bring that one along to also get the chicken meats over here. And then we'll have meats that I'm going to quick deliver, and that can all get itself built very quickly. We'll have meat available, and that then we will then copy this one. I'll copy this one as well. Maybe not there actually. I might put it one more over, just to sort of make it easy to get the food down in. Like so. There we go. Okay, and maybe not. Maybe I will do the earlier one then. Just because it looks like being closer will be fine. There you go. And no, not conveyor 2, conveyor 1, we don't need to waste the resources. There you go. Done. Entrails. Entrails are going to be the fun bit. So that's where we need to look at two things here. We've got this, which we can process down from being wastewater. We can process it into being compost. And then we're going to burn the compost still, because we have loads of compost over here, we don't need more. We're going to burn the compost, but I don't see any way in which it's going to make us worse off, because at the moment this is producing 60 pollution for every 60 it chucks out, and we've got a similar thing happening over here where it's chucking out over here. So that's, well, at the moment with the amount of they're producing, that's 85 pollution per minute. Now if I'm right, he says, I saw it here somewhere. It was in one of these wonderful chemical plant things. Let's look for sludge. Yeah, so 160 wastewater plus sand plus chlorine plus water equals 24 sludge. And you can burn at least 18 sludge for 18 air pollution, which I'm assuming is better than 60 water pollution, or in fact 160 water pollution. So I'm assuming that's an improvement, plus we get water out of the deal, which seems overall like a net positive. Now I don't remember if a solid burner can burn compost, because if we can, we'll change it down from compost and get some fuel gas as well. I'm not sure if that was the case. I don't know why these apparently mention sludge. But yeah, sludge, 4 matches. That's out of our range. So yeah, that's all we can do at the moment. So I mean, we could process it down to compost. I'm not sure if the solid burner accepts compost. I think it does, actually. So the solid burner accepts waste. That's not very helpful. So I'll tell you what, let's have a look here. Somewhere we've got waste management, solid burner. Let's just plonk that down, and we're not in the mode I thought we were in. So we'll just pause that a second. And we can't burn sludge. Why not? We can burn the entrails, we can burn chicken, and we can burn sulfur. Burning sulfur and things like that are an incredibly bad idea, which we already knew. But, oh, because we haven't got the waste treatment yet. So, brine can produce chlorine, which I think I'm already doing somewhere. I thought I set this up somewhere like over here or something. Did I not? I thought I was setting up somewhere to produce chlorine. Okay, so as far as I can see, the answer to that is no, I'm not producing chlorine anywhere. So I'm going to tag just a small one right here. And because I believe the trucks will still be able to get round here without too much issue. And we'll get a small pipe onto here, like so. And we should be able to then just put a storage in place. Pause because I was thinking about things. And we should be able to put a storage here where we can store our chlorine. And we can take brine and make chlorine. Because at the moment we're maxed out on salt, we may as well use this brine for something else in the meantime, which can indeed be chlorine. Because that seems reasonable. Now, all these other little trucks, we could be getting rid of some of these. Something else I want to keep an eye on is, as I've switched over to big trucks, how are we feeling about diesel? We're not feeling too bad, we're feeling alright. We're not feeling great about sulfur, and therefore we're not feeling great about fertilizer. Yes. We really need some additional sulfur sinks, to be honest. At the moment I don't actually have any other sulfur sort of sinks. So this is getting going, and chlorine's already on the go. So that's fine, and it's not going to take very much chlorine to operate this system anyway. So that's going to have to go, well, you're going to disappear. I'm going to allow a bit of space for another one of these to be put in for meat processing, because you are apparently stopped. Why? Because you don't have any water, because I didn't plumb you up. Like a fool, like a fool. I did not plumb you up. Okay. That's fine. We'll go to here. And we'll go all the way across to here. Like so. And I'm literally gonna plug you into that pipe right there. And that should be fine. Now we're going to leave a bit of space extra, so let's go into, not that one, planning mode, and this time do it right. Copy, and let's get this the right way around. That's how I want it, yes. Paste that down. Then I know what I'm doing. Excuse me. Now. And what the hell was it I wanted? Oh, there are heated evaporation ponds. I don't really need those yet. I noticed there's thermal desalinators as well, which sound great. Obviously don't use coal, which is fantastic. And these, which I just don't seem to have a use for at the moment. What's the difference between a tall pump and a standard one? No idea. Okay. Yes, back to the processing a second. And here we've got this. We need waste treatment. Waste treatment plant is going to need sand, chlorine, and is going to produce water. Okay. So, do we have waste treatment at the moment? Apparently not. We have a mixer. But it looks like we still need to complete the research. which is actually running plastic first. So, okay. What is holding up research? We have lots of research stored. We are not producing much research. Why are we not producing research? Because we're not producing level 1 science. Why are we not producing level 1 science? Because we don't have gearages. Because we don't have iron plates. Where are all the iron plates going? We don't have iron? Really, we're back on this game. That's been a while. So, this currently has 4 of these, which I'm going to turn off. And I'm going to put 5 of these puppies on. I'm going to add one of the big ones, because I seem to have one spare. I'm going to take 2 of those off the job. Which apparently I've got 5 small excavators kicking around. I wonder where they are. I've noticed logistics is good here. But it doesn't tell me, I mean, is this one assigned? Apparently not. I'm gonna take this as unassigned. But how can I tell if it's assigned or not? I mean, to me that's assigned here. Right? Yeah. So, I don't quite know where the other 5 are. I'm not sure it really tells me. I've got 15 idle. Yes, but where's the ones right, available to assign? So you guys are available to assign? Are you not assigned? Right. So you guys can be trashed. That's my point. These guys can be trashed. At the moment we're paying for them, so you might as well trash them. Right, so there is a way to identify the available to be assigned. Unassigned. So we'll trash you. And that leaves me with... Nope, apparently not. Apparently I just... Yeah, apparently I just did one that I should have assigned. So what I'm going to do here is we seem to have plenty here. So I'm going to take at least one of these big excavators off here and put it over here for the short term. Then I'm going to get 2 more, not small excavators. Yeah, 2 more big excavators, and they'll be coming down here too. And that should help alleviate this problem a little. So at the moment here we have no issue with the iron. We have, where are we on scrap? Scrap, we've got oodles of scrap iron. So what we aren't doing is, should we not have a system here where we can bring scrap iron into this as well and operate both of these on scrap iron? Okay, just excuse me a second, I've got a cough. Okay, back with you for now. And yeah, I think the answer is going to be yes, I want to delete some of this and delete some of this. In the meantime, that will start sorting itself out. But I'm going to put literally right next to this another set of storages, which I don't want to be in planning mode anymore, so I want to unpause those. And both these are going to be assigned to scrap iron, because we've got tons of scrap iron, so let's use it so as we don't get quite some of this problem. Scrap iron please, thank you. And you can have scrap iron too. And then what we'll do, we'll try and work out how we're going to route this in just a second. But I'm going to go U-shaped conveyor. Actually, I'm probably going to go a U-shaped conveyor like that. Thank you, game, around like that. And then possibly, right, so you're going to go into here, and you're going to go into here. That'll be fine. And then from there, he's going to go up into there. Hopefully, if you will please do your thing. Thank you. And U-shaped conveyor. Are you genuinely not going to go up into there? From there? Fine. That's how you want to play it that way. Because that one will still go into there. No problem. And those two can then run on scrap. And if we put this on scrap, tell it to keep full, put it on 5, that'll be fine. And then a whole bunch of this iron over here, is going to get collected up by the trucks and taken over to there, which will help bolster supplies in the short term. Then we can add another 2 from here. And this will also help this go faster. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe as always. And join us again next time when hopefully we'll be able to actually finish the processing over here, because the water treatment will process, which I'll probably let pass some time in between. Thanks a lot.